Hey everybody, this is Marisa Portuondo. I wanted to go live and talk to everybody because I sense there's a lot of like frantic energy going around, understandably so, from business owners with everything that's going on. And I kind of just wanted to give a little bit of an update on what we know. And unfortunately, things are still pretty unclear. Here's what we do know. The Florida bridge loan is up. It's running. You can borrow up to $50,000 in most instances. Rarely they will allow a business to borrow up to $100,000, but the standard is $50,000. That is at a zero interest rate for a year. However, the catch to that loan is that it's not meant to be a permanent solution. It's made to, carry you over until your other financing solution comes through, whether that's a credit line, whether that's insurance money that you're getting for business interruption, which I know has been a lot of insurance companies are saying they're not going to pay that, or whether it's through an SBA loan. I just got my closing documents. Our firm was approved for that loan. And when I'm looking at the documents, it says that they basically will take their money back from the proceeds of any other loan that you get. So that's something that you need to think about when you get those closing documents. And this isn't just fun money to go spend. They will require that money to be paid back as soon as you get your more permanent solution, which is probably going to be in the form of an SBA loan. Now, as far as the EIDL, which is the Economic Injury Disaster Loan, that application used to be a really long, difficult application. They shortened it and turned it into an expedited application. However, we anticipate that just because the application is short doesn't mean that they're not going to come back and require a bunch of paperwork and a bunch of information in order to, finalize the loan and approve you. So, it's a really good idea for people to start getting their documents together and expect that you will be submitting all of that stuff. The more prepared you are, the better, because when banks say, okay, it's time, send us, you want to be one of the first ones in line. So I really recommend you start getting that together if you haven't already done so. As far as the $10,000 advance that's attached to the EIDL, we have applied for that as well. We're going through all the application processes to kind of figure things out so we can do it for our clients as well. And we have not heard back on that. It's supposedly going to be available 3 days after they receive your application, but I am not seeing that that's the case. I have not heard anyone that has received that money yet. So again, lots of questions out there, lots of confusion. And then finally, we have the PPP, the Paycheck Protection Plan, which seems to be causing probably the most confusion, and because of that confusion, the most stress with business owners. So here's what we do know. We know that the majority of banks, I have yet to actually hear about a bank that is processing the PPP yet. Today was supposed to be the first day when they were accepting applications. But what I'm hearing from multiple people who work with banks and who have relationships with bankers is that the bank is basically saying that they have not that they have not received the, guidelines from the SBA yet. So it seems like the banks, they're just not ready. But that doesn't mean that you shouldn't be getting ready yourself. If you have a lending relationship with a bank, if your business has a lending relationship with a bank, now is the time to reach out to that bank and to find out if they will be, processing these loans and if they're going to work with you, okay? Because these loans are going through private lenders. All right, so that's really important. It's also time for you to gather all your documents together, because once again, I assure you, they're not going to be lending money without verifying a bunch of stuff. This will be tied to your payroll, so you definitely want to start getting all of your payroll information together. You may want to speak with your accountant, your CPA, whoever it is that handles that for you. It seems like there's the possibility of a new PPP application is what I heard. I haven't had a chance to look at it yet, but I just want to, kind of assure people that this confusion that you're feeling and this frustration that you're feeling, you're not alone. everybody is kind of going through this right now. The attorneys, the accountants, the bankers, everyone is kind of in this holding pattern trying to get more information. And as that information comes in, we will be sharing it with our clients. We will be sharing it with the people who are helping with their loans. But right now it seems like you have two choices. You know, go ahead and start applying for whatever you can apply for, and hope that the chips fall where you want them to fall, or wait and get, you know, further instructions on the proper way to do things. Each of those options obviously has its risk. If you go forward with your loan without, you know, 100% certainty that you're doing right, it might get kicked back, and that might delay your money. If you wait until you're 100% sure of what you need to do, then, you know, you may have a ton of people in line ahead of you and you may not get anything at all, or it may just take even longer for you to get your money. The point is, we really just don't know at this point. There's just calculated risks that business owners are going to have to take. You know, we will be here for you. If you have any questions, as always, reach out to us. We will do the best that we can to provide you with the most updated information. And we are still continuing to help our clients with their applications, whether it's for the bridge loan or the EIDL, or for the Paycheck Protection Plan. It is our understanding that we can offer the Paycheck Protection Plan for free to our clients, assistance for free to our clients, because the lenders are supposed to be paying our fees directly. However, because of the confusion with the banks, they have not confirmed that yet, even though that information comes straight from the US Treasury. So we are expecting that we will be able to help people for free, but once again, we are in that holding pattern that everyone else is in, waiting for confirmation from the banks. If you're catching this, I see that there's quite a few people watching right now. If you're catching this, you know, halfway through, it'll be available once the live video is done. So please, if you're nervous, if you're anxious, if you have questions, you know, reach out to me. I will do my best to guide you through this, and we are all in this together. So, you know, let's just help each other out as business owners, as neighbors, and please, everybody, stay safe. Listen to the guidelines, stay home as much as possible, and we will get through this. All right, take care.